So now everything is added, as you can see. So you have here this message. So just type yes. And we have migrated access tokens table. So what we need now, we need to add the has API token to our user, because if we add later the registration and login, so we need the has API token thread, so we can use it here, and we need to import it here. So from Laravel, Sanctum has API tokens, so save, and that's all. So let's now move to our folder, which is the routes folder. So as you can see, we have API. So you have this route, which is the default one. So let's add our own routes. So we need the first one for the tasks. So we can use the API resource. So since this controller is a resource controller, and we can use the tasks and give it the name of the controller, which is task controller. And don't forget to import the controller here. And we need to accept, so to use all the methods except so we need to accept create and edit. So we are using the show. So we are using show and index, update, store, and destroy. So only create and edit that we don't use. Okay. So next, let's use another one, so we can get all the categories, and we can use the category controller, and the method is the index, and that's all. And we need to import it. So let's import the category, and that's all. So don't forget to import the category and the task controllers. So I think let's do something. Let's go to our task controller. So before we move to the front end, so let's add also, so as I told you, so we need another two functions. So one will filter by category, and one will so it will order by ID or title. Okay, so let's add these two functions with the routes, and later we move to front end. So let's start with the first one, which is so let's add here the first one, public function, and this one will filter task by category, filter task by category. So here we will receive the category that we want to filter by, and what we have inside. So we will return, we can use the same thing like we have done, or without the message. So let's bring the one that we have here, or let's add here tasks. So the same thing, let's use this variable, and we can get the tasks using the category. Let's import the category model, and as I told you, we can use the category that we have and use the relationship, which is tasks. And what we need to get the tasks with the category, because we need the category in the front end. And what we need, so let's do something. Let's go back to our index. So let's use here, instead of get, let's use paginate. So we can use the pagination, okay, because here we are using the pagination. So let's use the pagination, use paginate 10. And what else? Show. So here we have show. What else? We have destroy, filter. So as I told you, the same thing here. Let's use paginate and give it 10. So what else we need? We need to return the collection is, and we give it tasks. So that's all. So here the return type is JSON resource. And let's add the command filter tasks by a given category. Filter tasks by a given category, okay? So next what we need another one. So we can order the tasks by title or by ID. So let's copy and paste. Let's change it to this one. Let's change it to order tasks by, let's change it from category by column. So the user will send the ID or the title, so by column. And here we will have the column as the variable. And we have also the direction, which is sending or descending. And same thing, so what we need to do, we need, so here instead of, let's go to, so instead of using the category, so we need to use task model here. And we need to get the task with category, and now we can use the order by, so order by, and we order by the column that we have received, which is the title or the ID, and the direction, which is ascending or descending. So let's add here direction, and we paginate the data, okay? So here, as I told you, we received the column and direction. The column is the title or the ID, and the direction is sending or descending, okay? And we order and we return the paginated data, okay? So here let's change this from filter to order tasks by ID or title. So next what we have search. So searching for a task. So let's add function. So public function. So we need 3 functions. So I said only 2. So we need 3. 1 for ordering, 1 for filtering, and 1 for searching. So here, let's change it to find task by term. So the term that the user will send, and here we received search term. And the return type, so the same thing, it will be a JSON resource, and inside we can paste. So we need to find the task with category like we have done here, and we need to do something. So let's move this down, and here let's add it here. So what we need now to do, we need to check where and find where. So what we need first field is title, and we need the title to be starting or ending or include the search term. So we can use the percentage. Let's use here the percentage, and we concatenate it with search term, and we concatenate it again with the percentage, okay? So we need the tasks that title includes search term, or so we have the title, we have also the body, okay? Or the body includes the search term. And we need also, so we don't need to add the, so we have only the done and the ID, so we don't have any field else, so we can use only the title and the body. and we paginate the data and we return the results. So here let's add the command and let's change it to search for tasks by term. That's all. So these are all the functions that we need. So we have, as I said, we have filter task by category. We receive the category and we get the category tasks using the relationship. And once we have once we have the tasks, not the categories, so we return the task using the task resource. So here we order task by column. So we receive the column and the direction. And we do the same thing. We order the tasks and we return them. And here we find task by term. We check if we have the title or the body that includes the search term provided by the user, and we return the tasks that we have. So now we need to add the routes for this for these two or three functions. So the first one will we'll find or we'll filter tasks by category. So we need to send category here as param and here tasks. So category tasks, and we need to use task controller instead. And task controller has the method that we have defined here. Let's copy the name, filter task by category, and we use it here. So next, what we need, let's change the same thing here and here. And we need second one is ordering by column. And other one is find task by search term. So let's find task here. And also this one is get. So let's use order slash, as I said, we need to provide column. And also we need the direction. And what else we need? We need the tasks. And what else we need? So here, order column, direction, tasks. And here we search. So we search and we need to find or to provide search term. And here we have what we have. We can add tasks. So search term and tasks. So that's all. So these are the routes that we need. So category tasks, order column direction tasks, and search term tasks. So let's do something. Let's start the server and see PHP artisan server and see what we have. So now the server has started. Let's go to our so here let's change it to API slash. So we have categories. So let's get all the categories and see what we have. We have categories and we have here an error. So the index function doesn't exist. So I think that I have. Let's go to the category controller. So I name it categories. So we need to give his name index, not categories. So sorry. Let's refresh the page and see now. So now we have our categories. What else we need? Let's check for the tasks. If we have tasks. So here is tasks. So let's check for, let's see our route here. So let's check for category and give it a category, and we need tasks for this category. So I think let's use the category ID. So here let's use category and category ID number 1, and we need only the tasks of category ID number 1, and as you can see we have here the tasks. So what else we have? Let's check for the order. So we have order, the column and direction and tasks. So here order Next column, let's use title, and here direction, let's use ascending, and here tasks. Hit enter, and as you can see, we are starting with A, and the title, the final title here, where is it? Here we have N. So we are ascending, as you can see, we are starting with A, and here we have A. So this is the body. Next one is this one, also A. We can change it to be sure. So let's change it to desk and see if, so as you can see now we have V. Let's do the same thing with ID. So let's use here ID, and let's start from, so as you can see we have 20. Let's use ascending, and we have one, as you can see. Let's find now a task, so let's change it to search. Let's find a task here. Let's see if we have, so this is the body. Let's find a task that has this search term. So here let's remove and add this, and let's search for this task. And as you can see, so we don't have any data. So I think we don't have, so the data is null. Let's check again and see our route. So search term, tasks, and search. So search, search term, and tasks. Let's remove this. So let's use only, so we don't have anything. Let's use only V. So nothing. Let's use what else? Let's use A. So I think that we have tasks that has the A. So let's see, let's go to our tasks controller here. So we have task with category, where title, and so we are checking for the title and the body. So here we need to add or, not only where. So or where, or where. So we are checking for the title or the body. So here, if we don't add or, so we'll check for both. So we need only one, the title or the body. So let's refresh now. So nothing, the same thing. So why? Let's see again why. So I think here, so we don't have the like. So I forgot to add like. So I told you that we need to get the title like the one that we have provided, and also the body. So I forgot to add like. So let's add it again, and let's remove this space that we have here. So sometimes, so even though I do my best to not forget something, so I fail. So let's now test again. So let's use the A. So now we have all the tasks with A. Let's find a title, for example, this one, and search for it here. So let's change it to title, and as you can see, we have the title here. So now we have checked that all our routes are working and returning the data. So for the store and updates, so we'll add them later, okay? And I think we have also the show. Let's test show. So I think the show is, so let's do something. Let's go here. So we need to see the route list because I forgot the structure of the route or default routes of Laravel. So PHP artisan route list. So hit enter, and here is our route. So show is this one. So we have API, tasks, and task. Okay, API, tasks, and here we need task using the ID. We can use the ID number 1, and it's working. Okay, so show is also working. So we have the store and the updates and delete. So we will test them later in the front end. Okay. So now we are done with the backend. So let's move to the front end. So first we need to create. So I want to include React inside our Laravel project here, but now I have changed the idea. So we will keep this one for the backend, and we will create the front end. So we will create a new React application and we will use it for the front end. Okay. So we will separate our applications, because here when I created the project for the first time, I have included React inside the Laravel project. But now I have changed my mind. Okay. So let's add our React project and let's start displaying tasks.